Hi YCharters, this is Tom Joyce bringing you the next in our new video tutorial series, YCharts 101. Today we will be reviewing the newly redesigned ETF and mutual fund pages, and specifically a mutual fund page here. So driving into it, at the top here, you'll notice we've got our fund name as well as our symbol and the price, the percent change from the previous day's close. At the top, we've got our quote tab, performance, allocations, holdings, fundamental chart, and data. These tabs to the right are all condensed into this quote page here. So you'll notice in a lot of the modules that we'll go through, you're going to notice view more in the top right-hand corner. For example, this view full chart will correspond to the fundamental chart. So keep that in mind. So starting here at the top, we've got our returns chart, which allows us to A, show our benchmark comparison or not, and then B, choose specific time periods here at the top. So just periodic timetables, 1 month, 1 year, 10-year, max look back. Basic information on the right-hand side include the investment strategy of the fund, but also the type of the security type, the oldest share symbol, equity style, among others. On the left-hand side, we've got our key stats box, which allows to choose up to 8 financial metrics, which you can customize here in the top right-hand corner. So selecting customize, we can go ahead and either reorder them in specific order or go ahead and edit altogether. So if we don't need to see a specific metric, we can go ahead and click edit. And this pulls us up into our financial metric box, which we can then choose either a category on the left, a metric on the right, or simply use our search box at the top. Now, once you click update and make those adjustments, say you jump to a separate mutual fund, those 8 financial metrics are actually going to carry over, so you won't have to make that adjustment twice. And the same logic applies for ETFs. As we scroll down, we've got net fund flows versus the category, which you'll wonder, all right, what is this even talking about? What's the category? On the right-hand side, category name, we're looking at the large growth category. So this fund is a constituent of the large growth category. And we can see over specific time periods, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, all the way to 10 years, the category low number, the category high number, and where our fund fell in that purple box during that time period. In the top right-hand corner, you can see the percentile ranking, 1 being the best percentile ranking, 100 being the lower end of the percentile ranking. And we can scroll down and we can actually see the performance versus the category as well. So we're getting fund flows, ranking category, as well as performance. So again, 1 being the better end and 100 being the lower end. On the right-hand side, we can see fundamentals. What's our distribution yield, number of holdings, dividend yield. Because we're looking at an equity fund, we'll actually get stock information here, so weighted averages as well as forecasted and estimated information on valuation ratios, etc. We can look at annual total returns versus peers. So just doing a look back on annual returns, which you have the ability to adjust these peers. So in the top right-hand corner of this page, we can go ahead and say, you know what, I don't think that's a peer that should be included right here. Let's go ahead and edit these comparables. I want to see how fund X compares to fund Y. On the right-hand side, we carry risk information, 3, 5, 10-year, 15-year, and all look back. We start to look at asset allocation, viewing more allocations, takes us to another tab, and the same thing applies for the top 10 holding module below that. View more holdings, just another tab that we saw to the right of the quote page. We look at fund details on the right. What's the inception date? What are the other share classes? What are some attributes? Is this a leveraged fund? Is this a socially responsible fund? And then we'll scroll down and we'll finish with fees and availability. So what's the actual management fee? Is this open to new investors? What's the minimum initial investment? So that's our quote page. Like I said, if you're looking for more information, you can drive further into the performance, the allocations such as region exposure, stock sector exposure. Holdings will give you the top 25 holdings as well as the weighting. Fundamental chart gives you the flexibility to chart any historical financial metric or any other index, economic indicator, anything else within that fundamental chart. And then data tab is just going to be our historical data. So do we want to know the dividend stream historically and what type of dividend it was. Is it a long-term cap gain? Is it qualified? Is it not qualified? That's where you're going to find that information as well. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your customer success manager or our chat support team, and we will be happy to help you out. Have a great day.